everything's recorded, you dumb and you just punched me in my face.
Yeah, you kicked me.
You can't see underneath the hood of the car where his hands are, how far in my pants he is, and how long it takes him to remove his hands from that area.
He wanted to give me a hug, so we side hugged and then he kissed me on my cheek.
In today's video, we're diving into shocking real-life stories of predatory cops and the very brave women who didn't let them get away with it. It was a seemingly ordinary day in Tennessee when Patricia Wilson, a mother of two, found herself in a situation that would change her life forever.
While he's doing that, did you take your prescription medication or anything? No. Warning is very small, okay?
No, I swear to God, I can say no, I'm telling you now, no drugs, no nothing, no alcohol.
You hear this little rifle, man?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Ma'am.
Sorry.
What?
I'm thinking of my mama over here. No. I do no drugs, no nothing. Swear to God.
Down real quick before we do anything. All right, been forward, boys. Great thing to voice, man.
You can't see underneath the hood of the car where his hands are, how far in my pants he is, and how long it takes him to remove his hands.
After conducting the pat-down on Patricia, the trooper proceeds with the sobriety tests.
Nothing.
My finger. You did my finger. So I want you to do is follow my fingers right on.
Then proceeds to ask one more time if Patricia really uses any substance. Patricia then vehemently says no.
No, it's that quarter. God, what is the name of it? Yes. I mean, it's not something that I take every day, but I normally have to take it every other night, but I don't take any kind of narcotic or anything else. I can't sleep. I told them specifically I wanted nothing narcotic. Well, I took that for, I think, not even a month, and I thought it didn't work for me. But, I don't even remember the name of it because where it's generic, but,
Okay, put your right foot, front left foot. All right, stand like that. I'm going to say what I want you to do. You don't forget what I tell you to, okay? When I tell you to, what you're going to do is you're going to take 9 heel toe steps in a straight line, like so. 1, 2, 3. Get this to 9 steps, you leave your left foot on the ground. What we're going to do next, you can put your heels and toes together, arms down by your side, raise one foot, I don't care which one, it's going to be 6 inches off the ground like so, arms down, both legs straight, you can stretch your toes and count out loud like so until I tell you to stop. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Downhill doing it?
fine right here.
Begin.
2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2006, 2007, 2026, 2027.
Yeah, hang. Have a seat back and have a back here in just a minute.
But the nightmare was far from over. 3 hours later, as Patricia was driving home, she noticed a familiar police vehicle making a U-turn and pulling her over again. It was Trooper Lloyd. This time he claimed that the tint on her car windows was too dark and that she was driving erratically. Patricia couldn't believe what was happening.
Erratically.
I felt like I was harassed and stalked.
Do you think he was following you?
Yes, I think he was waiting. Being pulled over second time, not even a quarter of a mile away from my home, that then scared me. That's why I felt like I was being stalked.
Trooper Lloyd made a comment during the second encounter that sent chills down Patricia's spine.
When he said, we have to stop meeting like this.
Patricia repeated what the trooper had said, a statement that Patricia felt was a clear come-on. The situation had escalated from harassment to what felt like outright stalking. Patricia decided she couldn't stay silent. She filed a complaint against Trooper Lloyd, and the Tennessee Highway Patrol launched an investigation.
He overstepped his boundaries, and I was completely humiliated.
Well, it's fair to argue that in the end, Trooper Lloyd's action cost the Tennessee Tennessee Police Department a great one. The police department settled a lawsuit of over $100,000 filed against them with Patricia. While his actions against Patricia might have been gross, I wonder what you'll make of the next officer. On the fateful night of September 25th, 2015, a 26-year-old woman found herself at a gas station on St. Mary's Street in Raleigh. She had no idea that her life would take a dramatic turn.
What's your name? Have you had anything to drink tonight?
Yeah, I had one drink.
Okay, one drink is all right. Okay. All right. Are you willing to do any test for us to make sure you're okay to drive?
In court, but right now we need to move on to the standard field sobriety test, all right? And like I said, this is implied consent. When you got your driver's license, you signed a form saying that you consented to these tests.
The drunk woman also went ahead to tell the officer that she would wait for her lawyer to arrive so that she could consent to such tests.
So I can also wait until my lawyer's here to do any sort of field form.
No. You can refuse to do the test, but what's going to happen then is we're going to take you to a breathalyzer, and that'll do a breath analysis for your BAC.
So I went to...
And you're going to lose your license. The DMV will automatically, your license is automatically going to be stopped for 30 days.
He's not there. I'm getting gas.
Okay.
And now we have to do it.
Like I said, these are standard field sobriety tests. If you're not impaired, you'll be able to drive out of here.
I think you're gonna ace this test. Okay? We won't even have to do all three of them. I think you're gonna do fine on the first one. Okay. But we won't know until we try, okay? And so you don't have to do the test, but then we're going to rely only on the driving history that we've seen so far and the admission of alcohol.
Please.
Sure.
All right, I'm getting gas.
Yeah, so...
And then now I'm pulled over.
Yeah, so listen, he was just...
What did I do to get pulled over, though?
That officer already had explained that he had seen you basically jump 2 curbs.
2 curbs?
While you were driving.
Well, that's on video, right?
Yes, it is. We already explained that to you, but we want you to be able to do the test so you can prove that you're okay to drive. Because right now all we have is driving history and an admission of drinking of alcohol, which is enough for us to arrest. I'm not saying I want to do that, but we want to make sure you're okay to drive. Does that make sense?
That's fine. I get it.
Do you feel like you're okay? Are you willing to do it? Can you step out for us? I think you're going to be just fine. I'm going to hold your door so it doesn't hit the gas pump. Just walk back over there for me.
The woman, visibly nervous, complied with the officer's instructions.
Here. All right, so there's 3 tests. The first one, I'm going to check your vision, all right? So you have glasses. You can go ahead and remove those.
Yeah?
Yes, go ahead.
Am I good?
Yeah, you can go ahead and remove them.
All
right.
Woo, got $1. Sorry.
All right, so I'm going to be checking your vision. So I'm going to be looking at what's called horizontal gaze nystagmus. Is there any medical reason that you'd have that would cause issues with your eyes, causing them to twitch or anything of that nature?
I mean, they twitch all the time.
The vision, yeah. It's not related to the glasses, so, all right. Okay, so no medical reason? All right. So what I need you to do is stand with your feet together, hands down to your side. Okay. I'm going to have you look at the tip of my finger and follow it with your eyes only. Do not move your head. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Okay. Follow the stimulus with your eyes only until the test is complete. Do not move your head. Do you understand?
The officer then checks the woman's vision as seen in the clip, but that was just the beginning. It is the preceding actions or searches by the officer that draw suspicion.
Track the tip of my finger with your eyes. Continue to track the tip of my finger with your eyes only. Do not move your head. Okay, so that concludes that test. You can relax for a moment.
I don't know. I feel like I'm like...
Toe steps, counting them out loud like so while you're looking down. Ma'am, can you be in the starting position?
I'm watching you do it, though.
So it'll look like this. 1, 2, 3. You're going to carry on all the way till 9. So, again, in summary, from the starting position, you're going to be looking down at your feet. You're going to keep your hands down to your side. You're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps. You're going to count them out loud, and you're not going to stop until the test is complete. Do you understand? Okay. You may begin the test when ready. So, get the starting position.
After that little demonstration from the officer, the drunk woman went ahead and did the test, as seen in the clip, the heel-to-toe sobriety test.
Did I start from 1? I did 3.
I gave you the instructions at the beginning. Once you began, you were supposed to go.
So 9?
Was that what the instructions were?
They were.
Are you done with the test? All right.
Later on, the drunk woman's attorney claimed that the officer asked the drunk woman to spread her legs, while the officer ran his hands between them. Clearly, the attorney's claims didn't sit well with Raleigh's police chief. She said,
You don't need an officer walking away and not doing a thorough search.
And I'll speak to those thorough searches in a moment. But more so, it undermines to use a term by an officer of the court so loosely as sexual assault in the midst of a search.
The police chief further stated that
with an allegation that came about from one of our local attorneys that spoke, in my opinion, rather egregiously about the actions of one of our officers as he conducted a search, a valid search.
Is this a sexual assault?
Yes. I had no other opinion from the moment that I viewed it.
Now you might be wondering, how did sexual assault find its way into the traffic stop? Well, in this clip, and as with every search during a traffic stop, the officer frisked the woman's breasts to make sure she wasn't hiding anything that would otherwise be used as a piece of evidence. However, unbeknownst to the officer, that very incident would later be used against him. The final test was the one-leg stand.
So I got one more field sobriety test for you, okay? This one's much more simple. What I'm going to have you do is stand with your feet together, hands down to your side again, all right? All right, remain in that position until I've completed the test instructions and tell you to begin. Do you understand? All right, so this is the one-leg stand. For this one, I'm going to have you raise one foot, either foot, approximately 6 inches off the ground, keeping that foot parallel to the ground. You're going to count out loud like so: 1001, 1002, 1003, until I tell you to stop. You're going to keep your eyes on the elevated foot, both legs straight. Do you understand?
Yeah. After completing the field sobriety test, Officer Van Altheus informed the woman that she was under arrest for driving while impaired. He handcuffed her.
So, put your hands behind your back for me. So you're under arrest for driving while impaired.
Before they drove to the police station, the officer explained that she would have to undergo a breathalyzer test.
So what's going to happen now? Have you ever had DWI before? You have? Okay. You're going to get an opportunity to blow into an instrument later. It's called an intoxilizer, okay? I'm going to explain all those instructions to you later, all right? So you are going to be transported to the jail.
And now, if you thought these sexual assault cases only happened during traffic stops, then you'd be surprised to learn of the next cop's actions. They took their actions to a whole different level. Their actions display a clear image of willful ignorance. It was a seemingly ordinary day in Fort Wayne. Tajana Smith, local resident, was driving through the intersection of Alexander and M. Key Streets when a Fort Wayne police officer pulled her over.
Hi there.
Hi.
You know why I stopped you?
No.
When you turned on to Alexander from McKee, you went right through the stop sign.
I didn't.
471 was up for me. Affirmative, go ahead.
The officer was firm in his assertion that Tajana had run the stop sign. Tajana was equally adamant that she had not.
You got your driver's license? I'm clear. You start 105, please. You have your ID, ma'am?
I don't.
You
I
don't?
just left from my friend's house. I don't. My purse is there.
What's that?
I said I don't. My purse is at my friend's house.
Okay. All right, so you don't have any ID on you whatsoever?
No, but I didn't run to no stop sign.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
The situation quickly became tense as Tajana refused to provide her identification, and the officer insisted she had committed a traffic violation.
Hello? What's your name? Hey, I'm talking to you.
I hear you.
Okay, you have to identify yourself.
1 second.
No, this is not how that works.
No, because you just pulled me over when I literally just parked.
Okay.
And I'm pulling up to pick up my friend.
It's very simple. You just ran a stop sign, okay?
I didn't, though.
Yeah, you did. Okay. I need your name. Ma'am. Turn the car off, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
471, what was the female's name again? She's not complying. Step up. That's not how this works. Step out of the car.
You just pulled me over.
Step out of the car.
Reason.
Step out of the car.
No.
Yes. Listen, this is going to go a couple ways, okay? You can either listen, we can do this easy, or...
Right, but okay, so let me see me running the stop sign. You got your cam on, right?
We have cameras, yes.
Okay, so let me see it.
No, I'm not showing you the camera.
I'm about to call my lawyer and you can back the up.
Step out of the car, or I'm going to make you step out of the car, okay?
We need you to step out of the car. We can have a conversation in the back.
No,
that's not how this works.
No, that's not how this works.
Step out of the car.
No, that is how it works because I didn't do anything and you're
If I have to put hands on you and you resist, you're going to get another charge, okay?
At this point, the officer's adrenaline and Tajana's were running high. What happens next is a complete violation of the officer's code of conduct.
Okay.
So we just need you to step out so we don't have to force you to come out.
Do it.
Step out of the car.
Do it.
Step out of the car.
Okay.
Step out of the car.
me? Put your hands behind your hands. Put your hands behind your back. Give me your hands. Give me your hands. There's a 15. Give me your hands. You're getting pepper sprayed. Give me your hands.
I can't have
Give me your hands.
You got my hands. You got my hands.
Give me your hands.
You got my hands.
You are not listening.
You
Give me
got
your
my
hands.
hands.
Put them behind your back.
How? If you got them.
Put them behind your back. I can't.
Everything's recorded, you dumb. And you just punched me in my face.
Yeah, you kicked me.
You hit me. And you pulled my wig off.
Stay back. I don't have this one up.
I know it ain't take two of y'all, bro. I know it ain't take two of y'all, bro.
Stop.
At this point, Tijuana was already pinned down to the ground, which soon became a concern for the onlookers in that neighborhood.
Hey, chill out, bro.
Stay back.
Chill out, bro. Hey, bro, do your regular thing, nigga. I can't breathe. Do your regular.
Stop. It's over. It's over.
No, you're done. Over, bro.
You're done.
Grab that arm.
You're done. You're done.
Stand up. Should have listened.
Yeah, you good.
You should have just listened. All right, it's over.
One of y'all, so
It's over.
Get
over.
my phone.
Come over here.
Get my phone.
Sit in the car. Sit in the car. Sit down.
After such an intense moment that involved a fierce exchange between Tijuana and the officers, she was driven behind the police car and taken to the police station. However, days later, she sued the Fort Police Department after the video of her arrest had gone viral. While these officers' actions are inexcusable, you'll be completely blown away, and not in a good way, by what our next cop does in the following clip. Is this a case of gross misconduct, or it's something else?
I love the guests. I love the feeling you get to know the community around you.
Those are the words of Emery Taylor, who has been with Thornton's for 8 years. Despite her long tenure, it was only 2 days into her job when she had a troubling encounter with a Louisville police officer.
The things he did doesn't make sense to me.
But still haunt her.
He definitely abused his badge.
March 11th, 2020. Officer Robert Neff, a regular at the gas station, entered. Officers often get free coffee and drinks, but this visit was different. Security footage shows Neff briefly tying Taylor's hands with plastic wrap, a chilling start to a series of disturbing events.
He wanted to give me a hug, so we side hugged and then he kissed me on my cheek, which at that point I told people, you know, I'm uncomfortable around him, like this is not something I'm wanting to pursue.
Did you have any kind of relationship with Robert Neff?
No. He tried to give me his number several times, but honestly I trashed him.
The next day, Neff returned, staying for over 2 hours while on duty. He followed Taylor around the gas station, as captured in the CCTV footage, making her increasingly uncomfortable. Neff's actions escalated in the back storage area. He claimed to be searching, but his intentions were far from professional. Furthermore, it is clear from the footage that Robert was faking a search.
Grabbing my down between my shirt, was trying to rub up against my leg area, and the whole time, like, the woman that I was training was in front of me watching it, and she's like, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. And I'm just sitting there because he made me put my hands behind my back and restrained me to where I couldn't move. Why me? Why did he see me as the vulnerable person to come into my safe place of work and try to take advantage of me in any way he could? I just really didn't understand.
Neff was charged criminally and cut a plea deal, confessing to sexual misconduct and official misconduct misdemeanors. He received probation, but no time behind bars. He then quit the Louisville Metro Police Department.
That he should have had a right to resign. I think he should have been fired.
The Metro government paid Taylor $55,000, a small piece of the Louisville Metro Police Department's big settlement pie. In the last 5 years, the city has spent more than $40 million to settle police misconduct cases.
Cops were just doing what they should do. That money could be used towards so much different things in our city and for our children and different things. Like, that's a lot of money to send out for people doing inappropriate things.
According to Taylor, following the incident, she believes more stringent mental health testing could be a solution.
They're gonna act out and do mentally unstable things to people who don't deserve it at all.
You feel like you got justice?
I feel like I got the justice that I was able to handle mentally. I didn't feel like mentally I could take this to trial.
You're under arrest for DUI. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Now you're arrested for obstructing. Now you're arrested for obstructing.
No, sir, please. I need a supervisor on the scene. Officer, I need a supervisor on the scene. I'm not hitting traffic lights today.
So you mean to tell me that's just coincidence that this was on?
Did not hit a traffic light today.
And my dad is actually my dad's a police officer, so he taught me how to drive.
It's surprising when family members of police officers fail to follow the law. You'd assume that they'd know better. These officers' daughters had no idea that the law would not treat them differently. When a police officer notices a woman who appears to be sleeping in her car in the middle of the road and blocking traffic, he investigates it.
Hello? Hey! What's going on? Joliet Police?
Yeah, my phone.
What's that? What's going on?
Copy. My tongue fell from tongue.
Okay, why don't you jump out so I can talk to you?
22, I'll take a second to occupied one time.
21 feedback on it.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing, my tongue fell out. My tongue ring.
Your tongue ring? Why don't you jump out so I can talk to you? Where do you stay at?
I'm Hobart.
At Hobart?
Yeah.
Okay, here, come on. Come on. Step out and talk to me. You okay?
Yeah.
Just leave your phone in the car, that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we'll put it in your pocket for me. Here, step over here.
The woman claims she's in the right and treats the questioning like a disturbance. She's very dismissive and passive-aggressive. According to her, she ran out of fuel while driving and was just waiting for a friend to bring some more fuel. The officer believes she's under the influence and went to sleep unaware of where she was.
Just put your phone in your pocket for me, please.
For what?
So I can talk to you. I want to see what's going on.
Nothing. I just ran out of gas. That's it. That's all that happened.
Okay. Can you put your phone away for me, please?
For what?
Because I'm trying to talk to you.
What's up?
Can you put your phone away so we can have a conversation because you're distracted by it?
We can have a conversation. What's
So
up?
what's going on?
I just ran out of gas. That's
How
it.
long ago did you run out of gas?
Like 20 minutes ago. I'm waiting on somebody to pull up. That's it.
Okay. You know where you're at?
Yeah, it's my best friend's house.
And what's her address?
I don't know. She lives on this street though.
Okay. So you ran out of gas
I just ran
over
out of
here?
gas. That's it. I'm trying to find somebody to come and help me put some gas in my car.
Okay.
Unless
Can you hang up your phone?
Unless
so
you want to give me a ride. You want to?
We can see about arranging that. I'm trying to talk to you.
You can give me a ride if you want to. If not, I'm going to go back to my car so I can find somebody.
Okay, we're not doing that right now. I'm talking to you.
Okay, well, you can talk to me and let me know
Okay.
the solution.
Give me your phone.
You can't give me
We're
your
done
phone.
with this. We're done with this. Let go.
You can't give
Or
me
I'm going to
your
arrest
phone.
you. Let go or I'm going to arrest
can't
you.
give
Let
me
go
your
or I'm going to
phone.
arrest you. Let go. I'm going to arrest you.
That's not acceptable.
Okay. That's it.
What's your bad name? Make sure.
Yeah. What are we doing over here? I'm going to put it right here.
I'm just waiting on gas.
Okay, how much did you have to drink today?
Nothing.
How much did you smoke today?
Nothing.
Why does your car smell like cannabis?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. I'm trying to talk to you.
It doesn't matter.
You're
if you're trying
sitting
to talk
here
to
in the
me.
middle.
I'm just trying to tell you. I'm sitting here waiting for somebody to pull up so I could get some gas, and that's it. That's all I'm sitting here for.
Okay,
That's
well,
it. You don't have to ask me like, oh, you have cannabis. You have. I don't have nothing. You can check my car.
Can I talk to you a second
I don't
here?
have nothing.
What's your name?
My name is Mia.
Mia, so the reason why I'm asking you, okay?
Because I'm sitting right here, right?
Can I finish my conversation with you?
Come on.
The reason why I'm asking you, okay, is yes, you're sitting in the middle of the roadway and you're blocking traffic, okay, but you're also slumped at the wheel, like you're asleep completely.
The woman remains uncooperative with the officer, and even when another police officer tries to talk to her, she insists that she's in the right. She refuses to take a sobriety test and continues to challenge the officers, who are pushed to the wall and have to arrest her. She struggles and even goes as far as biting one of the officers.
At the end of the day, y'all can't check in my vehicle.
Go ahead,
without
stand
my
over here.
Permission. So it
Stand
don't
over
matter.
here for me, please.
And y'all can't take my phone away.
Let me ask you this.
I ain't gonna lie to you, because I could call them right now.
Okay, let me ask
my
you this.
uncle works for
Are you
the
willing,
state.
Are you willing to
My
provide a
uncle-
preliminary breath sample so I can see what's going on?
What does that have to do with anything if I'm
Because
waiting
you're
for
operating
gas?
a motor vehicle.
Like, y'all pissing me off.
I'm asking you a simple question.
Y'all pissing me off.
Okay, go ahead. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for DUI. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Now you're arrested for obstructing. Now you're arrested for obstructing.
You're on my camera.
No, I'm not.
Now you're under arrest for resisting.
Another one.
Put your hand
No,
behind your
you're
back.
not. 'cause
I don't want to
y'all
have to taser you.
Put your hands behind your back.
can't
Right on
break
the cameras.
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now! Put your hands behind your back. Do it now. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Your back. You just bit me. We're fighting. Put your hands behind your back. I got a taser you. Do it now. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now.
After getting restrained, she switches tactics. This time she claims that the arrest is racially motivated and she's innocent. She also name-drops her father, who is apparently a police officer, telling the officers and bystanders to call him to come to her aid. Thankfully, the body cam footage is there to show that she was in the wrong the whole time.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
My dad's a police. Can you please call
Stand
him?
up.
Please call. Yes, please call her. It's the light. My dad's a police. Please. Right here? Please, yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, she's home. Tell her. I'm definitely pressing all the charges.
Yeah, and you've been a police officer. Good job. Take a seat.
You're a racist bitch. I swear to God.
They certainly have to go this way. Lean back.
Yeah, the racist bitches, I swear to God.
The suspect was charged with aggravated battery, resisting arrest, DUI, and operation of an uninsured motor vehicle. The next woman also claimed that her rights were infringed on.
No, sir, please. I need a supervisor on the scene. Officer, I need a supervisor on the scene.
A woman is stopped for a minor traffic infraction. It should be a simple matter to deal with and possibly only get her a ticket, but things are about to get way more serious.
Hello. So the reason why I stopped you made that right turn from Pearl to Bagley. You met her at the red light, and I'm not sure if you realized, but you almost struck me.
I apologize. No, I did not.
Okay. You got a driver's license on you?
I actually don't have anything. I was going up to work. I didn't bring anything with me today.
No big deal. Just take down your info. Yeah, you're supposed to treat it. Well, that right there, you can't even make a right turn at this time, at the red light. So where are you heading right now?
I'm going back home. I live out in the rain, so I'm heading back home.
Where's your job at?
It's up right there. So, it's in there.
Is there anything illegal inside this vehicle? Who smokes weed in here?
It's just my car. It's just my car.
So nothing illegal? Can I look inside? Again, I apologize. I was just heading home. Like I really didn't know that I can't turn right there. I'm 100% aware of it now. So the reason why I'm asking is because I do smell weed. I apologize. And I really didn't mean to. Like I had no idea. I'll be super aware of that intersection from now on. I'll be way more cautious. Give me a favor because we're gonna cause traffic back up here. Can you just pull into that street right here? I'll just make a right. Sure.
The woman is quizzed further about the smell of marijuana in her vehicle, which she eventually admits to have smoked. This gives the officer grounds to check her vehicle and for other drugs. It also gives grounds to perform field sobriety tests to make sure she's not driving while under the influence. However, the woman refuses the search.
I appreciate that. It's just safety-wise, traffic safety-wise. Excuse me. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm asking is because I do smell weed. Obviously, I'm not. If there is some in here, you're not gonna get cited or anything for it.
I might have like a roach or something. Like there might be something like that, but I don't know off the top of my head.
I got you. Yeah, it's like we don't cite no more for those.
I smoked.
My only concern is if there's anything else other than that. That's why I'm asking you. Is it okay if I take a look?
Well, this is what I got. This is honestly what I got.
But that's not what I'm asking. I prefer not to, like, because I.
So based on that, I could, just so you know.
Okay, I'd prefer if you didn't.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, based on that,
I understand.
I can't.
I'd prefer if you didn't. Like, again, I'm super
Okay.
sorry. It was seriously, it was just an accident. Like, I really didn't mean to.
No,
I really
look,
just, I just
I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I get it. I get you trying to get
I had a
home.
really bad day, like, as it was. I was supposed to go to the office. People weren't there. I'm trying to get home. I really didn't know that the intersection was like that. I'd please
All right, here, come on. Step out. Huh?
She remains adamant and claims to know her rights. She also calls her father, who used to be a police officer, to help her with this situation. By this time, backup officers have arrived, and even though they inform her that she has to obey their lawful order and get out of the vehicle, she insists that she has the right to refuse the search.
I'm not comfortable with you searching the vehicle. My dad's not far. I'm asking him to come here and help out as well.
Okay, well, I can smell the marijuana too as I'm up here. And so.
It's not a crime.
It is. So if an officer tells you have to step out of the vehicle, you have to step out of the vehicle. That's a lawful order, okay? So
That's not true.
I'm being very nice and patient.
Name and badge number really quick?
Oh yeah. If you comply with me, I'll give you whatever you want. But right
I'm
now,
not going to comply with anything that I don't know if
You're
you're an
not.
actual officer of the law until you give me your name and badge number, sir.
oh, are you a sovereign citizen?
I
Is
would
that
know your name and badge number.
Patrolman Venus badge 722? Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
So you've been given a lawful order to exit the vehicle 3 times by me. Okay.
This is the first time technically you've actually asked me.
Okay.
So,
Can you please exit the vehicle?
I would like to wait.
Can you please exit the vehicle?
I would like to wait.
Can you please exit the vehicle?
Yeah, I would like
Can
to
you please
wait.
exit the vehicle?
I'm not in the
Okay, so
I would like to wait.
you have to exit the vehicle. And if your father comes here and interferes with the traffic stop, things could get a lot worse. Right now, if it's just marijuana, I'll be honest with you, we do not cite for marijuana. However, it is probable cause for a search, and we will need to seize that because you cannot have that legally.
Okay, I would like to wait.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, I would still like to wait.
The officers have probable cause to search her car, and her refusing to be searched means she's obstructing. In this case, they can act and use reasonable force, which they do. They smash the window on the driver's side and pull out the suspect to be arrested. Even now, she continues to resist.
Okay, I'm going to break the window if you do not exit the vehicle.
Officer, I need a supervisor here before you take those kind of extreme measures.
Ready?
There's no, sir, please. I need a supervisor on the scene. Officer, I need a supervisor on the scene. I need a supervisor on the scene.
Yeah, we got one.
I need a supervisor on the scene.
Hands behind your back right now. Hands behind your back right now. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Let me get this out your hands.
I'm not letting go of that.
Okay, I'm going to put it on top of the car.
My safety and your safety.
You are being recorded by 3 of our cameras. And now you're under arrest for obstruction. How's that, huh? That's what you wanted, right?
Hello.
Hi, I'm her dad.
Yeah, let you explain that, yeah.
So, I'm former law enforcement, private investigator, and I have an office.
Yeah, she explained that as well.
She works for me, so she called me. She was up at the office. I don't know what the heck she did, but her boyfriend's one of these goddamn sovereign, you know.
Okay.
Well, I yell at him all the time, and they can't do this. And they just don't do it. So that's why I just.
Yeah. I mean, we can
you
see.
guys can release her, great.
Okay.
That'll be, that's my car. It's insured under my name.
Okay.
I'd be happy to, but I'll make sure she goes to court or whatever she got to
Okay.
do. I don't know if that other part on there.
Her father's influence is not enough to save her from trouble. The woman next in this video lied and begged for her father in an attempt to get herself out of trouble.
Or lying isn't going to get you anywhere. We just need to know the truth. You just lied. You just lied. We just caught you in a lie.
A lady runs from the scene of an accident she caused. When she's found and queried, she decides to lie through her teeth.
Listen, your bumper's in the road over there. Okay, did you just hit that pole?
No, I promise you I did not.
No? So if someone brings that bumper over here, it's not going to match up perfectly. You're coming from Applebee's, you're telling me. You went out that way. Everything's matching up. Witnesses said they saw a white car cross over in this direction, and I happen to find your car parked here with no bumper. Okay. All right. So, Teresa.
Yes.
Let me ask you again.
Yeah.
You left Applebee's.
Yeah, I left Applebee's.
You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Did you hit the traffic pole that's right there?
I did not hit the traffic pole.
Do you not remember hitting a traffic pole?
I did not hit the traffic pole, I promise you.
So your bumper's in the middle of the road over there, and there's a pole down.
This part was hanging off already because I already hit something.
Okay.
When I hit a deer in Pennsylvania.
The one officer come here who's out with your other part of your bumper. He's going to talk to you, and then we'll go from there, okay?
An officer returns with her bumper that was picked up from the crime scene. It fits perfectly into her vehicle, but somehow even this is not enough to get her to confess. She insists that it dropped because it was already weak from hitting a deer earlier. She asks the officers to call her cop dad to corroborate her story.
I just signed a piece next to the telephone pole you just took out.
I hit you told my dad he's a sheriff's officer.
That's great. You smashed the traffic light and you left the scene of an accident. And now you're lying about it.
But Teresa, I explained to you this before. Lying isn't going to get you anywhere. We just need to know the truth.
You just lied. You just lied. We just caught you in a lie.
Can you tell me
found this piece over by the traffic light by Lowe's. You said that piece fell off in Pennsylvania.
You told me you hit a deer. You told me a whole bunch of stories.
You're at Pennsylvania. You can ask my dad. Please ask my dad.
You just hit a telephone, a traffic light. And that's where this piece was.
That's probably where that piece was, yes. I probably hit that.
You did hit that.
I hit it.
You see this?
I hit it here before this. You can ask my dad.
This piece fell off at the traffic light that you hit, that you knocked over.
I did not hit a traffic light today.
So you mean to tell me that's just coincidence that this was
I
on?
did not hit a traffic light today.
So again, you mean to tell me that this is just a coincidence that this piece was found right next to a traffic light?
Finally, one of the officers presents the case in a way that she cannot deny. He lets her know he understands her fear, but she'll need to be honest to avoid getting into more trouble. She knows she's been had, and she finally confesses, even though she insists that she hit a curb, not a traffic pole. The evidence doesn't lie about what she hit, though.
Listen, are you just scared you're going to get tickets or something?
Yes.
Is that all it is?
Yes.
So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the
So when after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole?
I think I hit something. I remember hitting something.
You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
I remember hitting something after Applebee's. But
Okay.
I'm saying, like,
And then
before
did you drive away because you're scared because you had maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Yes.
Is that what's going on? So you drove away because you're scared?
Yes.
So you might get some tickets and maybe you might get arrested? Is that why?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're starting to tell the truth, right?
I remember hitting something, but I remember, like before this, I already hit something, and he was.
So you're saying there was some damage, but obviously your bumper is over there like this officer was saying.
This was already damaged.
Okay.
This was already
Okay.
damaged. This fell off because of already damage.
Okay, but it fell off on Lanes Mill where the pole is in the middle of the road.
Just call my dad. He would tell you.
Well,
He's a
here's
sheriff's officer,
the thing.
I promise
Your dad,
you.
the sheriff's officer, wasn't driving your vehicle tonight. Your dad, the
He would
sheriff's
tell you
officer.
it's already damaged. And they already reported to the
Well, listen,
insurance.
here's the
He
deal.
already reported everything.
Pump the brakes. You're 21. You're an adult. We're trying to figure out what happened with you and driving and leaving the scene of the crash.
I hit a curb.
You hit a traffic signal.
Oh, I hit a curb.
Her father finally arrives on scene, and even though he admits that she had hit a deer earlier, even he knows that he can't help her. She had taken field sobriety tests earlier and had failed them, so she's definitely going to the county jail for DUI and damage of public property.
Dad. Dad. Dad.
Hold on, we'll let you go. Do you have anything to tell your pocket? No. Do you need anything from inside the car, cell phone?
No, my cell phone is in there. My car keys, I did the test right.
So the word indicator said you're not okay to safely operate in one
Can I ask you what?
Yeah, you took 2 minutes steps to start it. You missed steps, healed itself. Going through the one-way stand, raise your arms off the balance. There's a lot of indicators there that you're up. So we're going to walk to the middle car here.
I'm a soccer team.
You do stops with this in the car. You're arrested for DUI. Go ahead.
Have a seat.
This suspect hoped that her dad would save her from the consequences of her actions, just like the next suspect hoped that mentioning her dad would gain her some grace.
And my dad is actually my dad's a police officer, so he taught me how to drive.
Ashley Hollinger is stopped for speeding and reckless driving. She tries to convince the officer it was just a mistake.
Do you have your driver's license?
It's right on.
the corner somewhere. Like, it's at home.
Oh, it's at home. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's your last name?
Hollinger. H-O.
Okay. First name?
Ashley. A-S-H-L-E-Y.
Middle name?
Sue. S-U-E.
All right. Date of birth?
9/30/01.
30/01. And through Washington State?
Washington State.
Okay. All right. Do you know why I'm stopping you today?
I don't know.
No, you don't know?
I was a little fast. I will give you that.
All right. Yeah, you were holding a little bit. All right. So as you were making that right-hand turn, okay, you, rather than turning in the outside lane, which was closest to you, you turned into the inside lane, which was furthest from you.
It's just what I got marked down on, so...
You got marked down on that?
Yeah, and my dad is actually a... My dad's a police officer, so he taught me how to drive. It's Seattle, Port of Seattle.
Oh, Port of Seattle? Okay. All right.
After running a check on her to ensure she doesn't have any outstanding warrants, the officer calls her out of her vehicle. He asks if she's been drinking. She tells a white lie. While she admits to have taken some alcohol that night, she downplays how much and the timeline.
Ashley, you want to hop out real quick? All right. Yeah, just come back here.
Okay.
All right. Hey, how old are you?
I'm 19 and a half.
He's 19?
Yeah.
Okay. How much alcohol you had tonight?
Not a lot, and I'm like really nervous. I get very, but like not a lot at all.
Not a lot?
No.
Okay, so like how many beers or shots you?
Like a beer and like maybe a couple like White Claws.
A couple White Claws?
So.
How many White Claws?
Like 2.
Two?
Maybe 1.5.
Okay, when was your last one?
A couple hours ago.
A couple hours, so 2 hours ago?
I thought, yeah, like maybe even 3. It was like early today, at 10. So
at 10?
Not early at all.
Okay, so your last drink was at 10? Or like around 10?
Yeah, at 10.
Okay. All right, here's what I'd like to do, okay? I do smell it coming from your breath still, okay? Would you like to do some voluntary field sobriety test?
Sure.
It's up to you.
I don't know what that means.
So it's voluntary, is what I'm saying.
Sure.
Okay, so let's go over here where it's a little bit more level, okay? Do you have a jacket by chance?
I do not.
Okay.
Deputy Alcantar already suspects that the suspect is intoxicated, but he has to run her through the field sobriety test to confirm his suspicions. He explains what he's about to do, which shouldn't be news to her, considering the fact that her dad is also a policeman. Now Ashley has to put on a convincing show.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so first thing, okay, so it's important for you to understand, okay, your ability to follow my instructions are just as important as the tests themselves, okay? Do not start any of the tests until I've finished explaining, demonstrating, and telling you to begin the test. Okay. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and what I'm going to do for this first one, look at the top of my pen and follow it with your eyes only. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right. See the top of my pen?
Yep.
All right. Who people says? Tracking.
After conducting the 3 standard tests, the officer offers Ashley one more voluntary test, a preliminary breath test. Unlike an evidentiary breath test, it cannot be used as evidence in court, but it helps officers gauge if a driver is over the legal limit. It turns out Ashley is almost 3 times over the legal limit, and she has to be arrested.
So I'm going to offer you another test, okay? It's completely voluntary, not limited evidentiary breath test. Okay, you said your last drink was at 10? Yeah. Okay. All right. You gotta blow.
Okay.
Go, 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 go. Stop. All right. So you know what the legal limit in the state of Washington is for someone who's 19 years old?
Nothing at all?
No, not quite. So it's
Well,
.002. Yep.
Okay.
So 0.051, okay? So you're over the legal limit, okay? So go ahead and turn around and put your hands behind your back, okay? You're under arrest for DUI under 21.
When this drink driver assumed name-calling her father would help her out, she was well out of luck.
My dad is actually my dad's a police officer, so he taught me how to drive.
Perhaps next time she'll try simply not drinking before driving. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to watch another fascinating video like this, click on one of the boxes on your screen right now.